نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Suratul kahaf. Today we are looking into ayah number 11. فَضَرَبْنَا عَلَىٰ آذَانِهِمْ. Therefore we covered up their hearing. فِي الْكَهْفِ سِنِينَ عَدَدًا. Within the cave for number of years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that people of Al-Kahf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala caused deafness to them so that they had peaceful sleep. Normally when someone dies, you see that he can't speak, talk or see or hear. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that they were asleep, they were not dead. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covered their hearing so that they could not hear any external or internal noises. And if someone enters in the cave, he would think that they are some dead people, they are lifeless. So that's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved the people of Al-Kahf. Now why this story is brought to our attention? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see the same ambition and ability in youth today. He wants to see the same power of Iman in us today. Youth of a nation are its precious capital, They are the best part of the nation. They have strong dedications and determinations. When they decide something, they plant their feet firmly. They don't look back. When they decide something, they persist. And they move on, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help comes to them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who say yes and persist and plant their feet firmly. They don't move, they don't look back. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only sees what's inside you. If you are sincere and you want to please Allah ta'ala, then He helps you through. You only have to aim. A person needs to aim and make his mind. Then the ability and power to do something good comes from Allah ta'ala. It's always from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just like I have decided that from now on I'll make my sessions in English. And I did my tafsir in Urdu and I was more comfortable with Urdu. It's a lot easier for me to make notes in Urdu and revise them a little and come up in video. When you aim to do something, your biggest fear is that what will people say? What if I make mistakes? People gonna judge me and things like that. But seeing the determinations and the powerful iman of companions of Al-Kahf, I told myself that anything is possible. As far as mistakes are concerned, I would say that we all make mistakes. Throughout our life we make mistakes, but have we ever stopped living in fear of making mistakes? No. We want to enjoy the life. We enjoy our mistakes. And that's how we learn and get ahead in life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that no one is perfect in this world except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, Firaun was the biggest tyrant of the world. He was the powerful enemy of Islam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions him a lot in Quran. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose Musa alayhi salam to go to him and do dawah. Musa alayhi salam was the one who had no worldly resources, nothing. He had the speech only, but he would stutter and stammer while speaking. Imagine that on one side there's powerful leader and tyrant and sharp person. On the other hand, Musa alayhi salam, with no resources, no wealth, nothing, and he would stutter while speaking. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew what's inside Musa alayhi salam. His determinations and iman were something that attracted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Musa alayhi salam made dua, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made his affairs easy for him. And he helped him through. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only looks what's inside you. We all have weaknesses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us with imperfections. But we all are good in something. We have to polish our abilities and discover that speciality. Moreover, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was ummi. He was an uneducated person. He couldn't read, couldn't write. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the strength and the iman. These were the abilities that got him through. Things became easier with Allah's help. One shouldn't think that he is able to accomplish everything. Even the power and ability to do good comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see whether you really want to please him or you have some other mixed intentions going on. So it's so beautiful that you seek help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do good. He gives you that ability. At the same time, He rewards you for seeking help from Him and also doing good. So even dua, seeking help from Allah, is ibadah. So I told myself that if the life was possible in the cave, life was possible. You see, for so many years, life was possible. Without water, without electricity, without gas, no necessities of life, but life was possible with Allah's help. If the life was possible in the cave, then anything is possible in the life. Anything is possible in life. You just decide and seek Allah's help and move on and see the miracles. See how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala holds your hand and take you through. You might have to put a lot more efforts, to do something, to accomplish something bigger. But then it works. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you barakah in your life. He will give you barakah in your time, in your abilities. You won't be deprived. So why I want to make my sessions in English? Because I want to reach out many more people on social media. So looking into religious perspective of something is sunnah. You see that we hear a hadith that a sahabi built a house, and he comes to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He tells him to come and visit my house. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam comes. He is in the house, and he notices a little hole in the wall. He says, "What's that?" Prophet knew that what the answer is going to be, but he wanted to teach him some manners. And Sahaba Kram radiallahu anhum, being so innocent and straightforward, Sahabi quickly replied that it's air vent, it's for ventilation. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that don't say that. Say that it for adhan, so that we could hear adhan from outside and we be on time in masjid for salah. So looking into religious perspective of something rather than worldly benefit is sunnah. Is sunnah of the Prophet. And the one who follows the sunnah as well as he accomplishes that good deed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives him 2 reward. One for following sunnah and one for him doing the good deed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us understand and help us following the sunnah and the faraid. Ameen thumma ameen. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.